Ooh, where are we? Wow. Here we are. Mr. Lee is under the house again. Going to try to summarize the project here. Should we go along? So take some Dramamine because this is going to be tough. Let's see if I can see. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is what it looks like between the beam on the right, one of the main beams on the right, and the drop down space on the left. I'm going to do a 180. And there is what a bump head against stuff. And there is the example of a air duct that was put in. There's a whole bunch of those as it goes on. This is actually the collector at the center. It's hard to see that because I covered it with insulation using R9.2 foam, 1.5 inch. Okay, so I want to keep the camera rolling this time so you can get a feel for what it's like to crawl under this house and work hour after hour. Once again, this is what it looked like during the plumbing phase. I put the round foam stuff around the hot lead there, and it goes all the way to the front or the kitchen. Okay, I'm going to do 180. This is the first phase of the insulation project. I put a 1.5 inch. It goes all the way to the back. Come on, focus, focus. Come on, there, boy. There's some more air duct. That's the only steel air duct I used. I had to see what that was like, just for the heck of it. It fits up in there nicer, but it's just the back end of the collector. We got three into one here, and this is the insulated collector as it goes over there to the furnace. I'm doing sit-ups every time I have to move. I got to do a core training exercise. This is the middle. No, where am I? Yeah, this is the middle section here. I'm going to go under this beam. There's the beam right there. Now we're in the middle between the two halves. And this is the collector of 3 bays, and it's all patched. I'm not going to be able to finish it this season, but I patched it up. It'll be fine for at least till next spring. Anyway, so that goes all the way to the front. That's a gas line hanging down, goes into the oven right there. Okay, so now we continue to move over, and this is the second, another half of the coach. Now we'll see the finished product insulation. After that first layer, I stick a second layer, and it goes all the way across, covers up the entire bottom. And over there is an example of what I'm going to do with the air ducts. I'm going to cover them too eventually because the leaks are ridiculous. That's an air. Whoa, it's hard to run the camera. Try to move around. Okay, so that's finished. Gets a little bit tighter when you go over it. So that's all the way to the front. Except I didn't finish covering the air ducts on the front part. It takes too much time. We're already into August here, and I gotta take a rest. We'll get back to it. It's gonna be fun. So that should be enough for now. Give you a flavor of what's going on under the house here. Except one more section. Both sides of the house have an outer section. There's the gas line going into the furnace, And so that's not going to be completely finished either. If you look way down there, you'll see a couple of places where I put foam insulation over the air duct that I dug into and cleaned out, put in cover over that space between the floor joists, and then I covered that all over with insulation, foam insulation. So that goes back. And then we're dancing around wheels and things. Okay, so that's what it looks like originally, and then we add the foam over the top of that. And as we go way back there, you get way back there is a nice big section of foam covering that section. It's quite a bit of time and work diddling around, but it's worth it.